Okay, it is finally time. I've been patiently awaiting this update, and now it is finally here. Currently, my car is on 17.14.35. So this update could be one of three. It could be 17.17.4, it could be 17.17.17, it could be 17.18.25, I think it was. I have no idea which one it is, and there's only one way to find out, and that is to install it. So let's go ahead and get that started. It never takes an hour and 40 minutes, so I don't know why it says that, but whatever. We're going to go ahead and install it, and then we're going to click that box. And starting update. I'll be back in like 30 minutes. As soon as it's done, car will notify me on my phone, and we will see what the update is. So just got the notification that the update is completed. Check how awesome that looks. But just want to give you guys a little backstory on this update. So we actually got the update on Friday. However, Friday afternoon, we both left on the road trip, and therefore I didn't install the update. So I didn't want to install the update and not get to play with it because we didn't take my car. So here, let's go ahead and see what the update has brought us. Okay, so here we go. First off, let's see what update this is. So it is 17.17.4. With this release, we're enhancing the convenience, comfort, and safety of the Model S with additional autopilot improvements. We have automatic emergency braking. You can temporarily disable it, but that's not a good idea. Autopilot speed limit. So, we're up to 90 miles an hour now. And then off-highway is no longer 35. So it's 5 faster than the detected speed limit unless you specifically lower it. And if it doesn't detect a speed limit, it's automatically 45. Cool. So notes: to choose a more restrictive cruising speed, adjust the cruise control lever, or reduce the speed limit offset. If you're using auto steer on a residential road, a road without a center divider, or a road where access is not limited, auto steer may limit the maximum allowed cruising speed to the limit detected by the vehicle. So there's still that. We have side collision warning enhancements. We have auto high beam now, that's awesome. And then for reference, other notes. So real quick actually, let's go ahead and check on the auto high beam, make sure it's enabled. Okay, so here you can see auto high beam is automatically enabled. You can turn it off if you so wish. Here you can see I am now up to 1,604 miles with an average that I've owned the car is 308 watts per mile. Not too shabby. So yeah, David's car actually got the exact same update. We tested out a couple things. There's some really cool things to know. One, we did see that the car actually locked onto a car in front of us for a little while. So that was cool because we really have only seen that once in Autopilot 2.0, and it was only for a very, very split second. This time it actually locked on for a couple seconds in one instance where the lines weren't that great. There it is, blue. We're blue, locked in front of the car in front of us on Autopilot 2.0. We weren't originally recording, and then all of a sudden we saw it was locking blue on the car in front of us, which I've only seen once on Autopilot 2.0, and it was for a brief second. That actually was even longer than we originally saw it. They are starting to allow cars to be locked into the one in front of them, which is cool. I used to see it all the time in my Autopilot 1.0 Model S. Other things we noticed is it will now show cars in lanes to the left or right of you on the highway when you are changing lanes. So if you just bump the blinker when you're in autopilot, it will obviously start putting you over into that lane, but it will see if there's a car there and then we'll show it. I actually turned on the blinker a couple times when there was a car right next to us to see what would happen. I obviously had the wheel very tightly held, so it wasn't going to hit it, and it recognized it, saw it on the screen. The side sensors went off, and then as soon as that car passed, it showed it, and then it moved us over, so it worked out perfectly. The autopilot seemed to be improved, kept us more centered in the lines, and the lane change was definitely more gradual like it should be. Before it used to go like halfway over and then jet over. So all in all, I'd say I'm super happy with this update. The only other things I would really like to see is automatic wipers. Hopefully that is coming soon. Really haven't heard anything about that, so I would hope that it's coming soon. If you're listening, Tesla, pretty please. I'll love you forever. I kind of already do. Okay. I will be going to South Dakota on the Tesla rally Sound of Silence next week. David's going to be coming with me, and I will be on Glimpse most of the way. So if you want, go ahead and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, everything's down below on Facebook, and that's where I will be posting the link to Glimpse. Follow me there. Feel free to stop at Superchargers, say hi, and I'll see you then. Feel free to thumbs up the video if you enjoy it and love Tesla. If you want to save $1,000 off the price of a newer inventory Model S or X, feel free to use our link in the description below or on our website, teslainventory.com. Go ahead and click here to subscribe, here for some more videos, and I will catch you guys later. Bye.
Oh. They didn't like that, but it did it.
Kids were laughing in my classes while I was scheming. Who do you think you are? Dreaming about being